Are you planning to fly to China during COVID? In this video, you will be able to experience the entire 24 hours flight experience with me, so you can prepare yourself ahead of time for this long trip. Queen size bed. Hey guys, this is Ishan. I flew from LA to Guangzhou on February 14th, 2021 and landed in Guangzhou on the 16th. Prior to the flight, my anxiety level went up to the top, and I told myself that if I could get home safely, I will make a video to release the stress for people who will be traveling to China as well. Whether you are a first-time visitor, a returning citizen, or any type of travelers, I hope you find this video helpful to prepare you for the trip. Without further ado, let's get to it. So, I did learn 3 lessons during the trip, and I hope these learnings will help you as well. Big notes. 48 hours prior to the trip are the most critical moments, and possibly the peak of all our evil stress. So, starting December 31st, 2021, all passengers flying to China need to get the both COVID test and antibody test by the certified labs within the LA County. Depends on which states you live in, the process might be different. The regulation could change at any time, so help yourself to get the most updated, latest, and official information about traveling to China. Even though it only takes 3 simple steps for all of the tests, the timing is critical. Step number 1, back to what I just said, keep your eyes on the most updated information on your local embassy websites and follow their directions strictly. Since you need this green health code to be issued from the embassy in order to get on board, the only way to get the green code is to get your COVID test and blood samples collected. Next step, make your reservation at the certified labs 48 hours prior to your departure. I've made a video about my trip to the lab over here, feel free to check it out. Step 3, pick up your test results. You need the original papers, no digitals. Save these paper documents because you will need them in China later. The reason for an original paper is because it needs these kind of stamps over here to make sure that this is official. Next is the most important step. You will need your phone. So, download WeChat, swipe down on the chat main page, and get the mini program. You will need to upload all the required information and then wait for China's embassy's feedback. Because the China's embassy will issue you the health code depending on your test results. If you happen to get the red health code, you will not be able to get on board yet. Contact China's embassy and let them assist you. However, if you get the green health code, congrats! Your trip has now officially started. Now let the trip begins. First of all, we live around LA, so I had my mentor to take us to the LAX. With the express lane pass and no traffic on the way, it was definitely the fastest trip I have ever taken. Thanks mentor, you're the best. Next, find your airline check-in desk and bring your passport, luggage, and have the green health code ready on your phone and get into the line. There should be staff checking your temperatures and green health codes while waiting, so just follow their directions. Lesson 1. And here comes to the biggest and most costly lessons I have learned over the trip. Paying for overweighted luggage. Oh my god. My luggage was 14 kilograms overweighted, and that's a $525 bill. I was not happy about it, but it gives me the chance to tell you to pack your luggage carefully and avoid paying for more than you need. Thank you, Will, for paying it for me, and I will never make that mistakes again. So, you paid for your overweighted luggage, hopefully not. You got your boarding pass, you said goodbyes to your friends and family, and passed TSA. Now, we are finally here at the gate. But I was definitely 100% not expected for a packed waiting area. So I turned around and I went to the restroom, washed my hands, used the restroom, and washed my hands again. And also fixed my masks. Deep inside, I was screaming, but I need to be calm. Then I went to the nearby store to get 1 liter of water and fill up my own water bottle. Some people choose not to drink water during the entire trip. Unfortunately, I am made with water, so I can't not drink water. Lesson 2. Have your travel accessories ready. Why? Because I was trying to blow up my pillow in the airport during COVID-19 at midnight, and I definitely fell. Please don't do this. Please. However, this period of time is also your last chance to distancing yourself from the others. Enjoy this piece. Because very soon you will realize the amount of people going on board with you is insane! On top of that, there was no social distancing. Everyone stood right next to each other. Even though we were all wearing masks and have green house coat, the reality just threw me off, and my anxiety level went to the top again. It could literally be the largest gatherings I have ever experienced since March 2020. After go on board, you will see a bag of food awaiting you on the seat. And I was also asked to wear another mask since breathing vault mask is not allowed during the flight. Which comes to the lesson 3. Wear a KN95 mask might just be the best option for you. It's safer, more comfortable to wear, and also looks better. As you can see, our flight was in almost full capacity. We had infants, dogs, and children. Thankfully, since they couldn't make loud noises as usual, the entire trip was quiet. I drank most of my water and went to the bathroom twice. The person next to me didn't drink any water and sat in the seat for the entire 15 hours. It really depends on you about whether you should drink or eat during the flight. The worst possible situation is to be dehydrated and maybe faint at any time during the trip. Make wise choices and stay safe. Just in case you are wondering the sanitary level of the bathroom, you will be the judge. Since there has no regular lunch, dinner provided on the plane, let's take a look on what they have in this survival food package. Well, I hope you are still staying with me because we are about to start the most tedious part of the entire trip, which I think it's also a good time to put on your favorite podcasts. Because after my explanation, you should feel a bit more prepared for what might be happening. Back to the plane. Congrats! We have landed in Guangzhou. Now that the cabin door is opened, we will experience one of the most strict set of rules ever to enter China through the airport. By the way, your podcast time starts now. Step 1. Right after you walk out of the cabin, the staff would hand over a piece of paper with a random number on it. And then you might get onto the bus, which would take you to the exclusive building for all of the passengers. Step 2. Now you're at the Baiyun Airport building. Find a seat and wait for your number to be called. Meanwhile, connect the airport Wi-Fi, open WeChat and scan the code here. Make sure you enter all correct information on your health certificate. For English version, please save this website or QR code so you can access the same health declaration certificate later. Step 3. This part of the area do not allow any type of photography, but I can explain in details here. Have your passport, original COVID test results, and any type of visa information available with you on hand. The staff will check your documents and then generate an exclusive QR code for you and put that sticker on the back of your passport. At the same time, you will also be given a medical tube with your name on it. Coming next, enter one of the small rooms ahead of you to do your second COVID test. This is a required process just in case any passengers was contaminated during the flight. And then you will get a yellow sticker that says sample received to be put on the back of your passport. With these 2 stickers, you're on the right track. Step 5. We are taking the bus again. And this time, we are going to the arrival building to adopt our luggage. Yes! Guys, if you're lucky, you should be able to find your luggage within a reasonable time. But I waited mine for 40 minutes. However, all of our luggage are sanitized, so please don't be surprised if you find them wet And the staff here are very friendly and nice. They will pull out the luggage by the side for us to check. Next, get to the custom inspection to have yourself checked. If you're happening to bring a pet, this should be the stop you make to ensure a smooth import for your pet, okay? Normally, here should be the most exciting part of the trip because your friends or your family will be waiting you and waving to you at the exit. But this time, there will be no people, no friends, no family members, just a billboard. At least it's a welcome to Guangzhou billboard, and also the longest wait of the entire trip. China has its own way to monitor your quarantine situation. There's only one way to get out of the airport, by bus. Then, why are we waiting in line again? Because the government and the city already arranged dedicated buses to take you to one of the dedicated areas within Guangzhou, and you will stay in one of the dedicated, medically qualified quarantine hotels to spend your next 14 to 21 days. You have no choices to choose which hotel you want to stay. It all depends on your luck and destiny. Unless you're fucking rich and have connections. Oh, by the way, we were also given a new mask to wear before getting onto the bus. Well, my destiny brought me to this hotel in Huaduchu, and I waited another 40 minutes or so for my turn to check in. Step A, which is also the final step. The basic quarantine hotel fees are set to standard across all of the qualified hotels in Guangzhou. If you don't carry cash like me, you can pay with WeChat. Also, you can quarantine with your friends, your family members, or your spouse in the same room. You can also upgrade your room as needed depending on the hotel's availability. This is it. You have completed the pre-visualization of the flight from LA to Guangzhou based on my own flight experience on February 14th, 2021. So, if you find this video helpful, please share it to a friend who is about to travel to China. And also, my 21 days quarantine life is coming up to the channel, so hit the subscription button and check it out on time. Thank you so much again for watching. Thank you. And I will see you guys very soon. Oh my god. Total time, it took me around 5 hours to get here after the landing. Man, I have a very heavy headache right now. But look at this room though. We have some curtains. Not sure about the view. Oh, there's a pool. Okay. And then a massage chair. A table, okay. And then queen size bed, bar, and not bad, right? Shower head, awesome. Overall, it's pretty good. I'm so tired.